Yes, it is our activity and challenge time. That's right, guys. I was working my muscles because I'm trying to Workout Wednesday. That's right, I said it. It's Workout Wednesday. So, today's activity and challenge. You're going to have an activity, a brain break, just, something for fun. And then I'm going to challenge you to do some exercises push ups, sit ups, doing some pull ups, go out and run a little bit, if depending on the weather, obviously, today. But your workout is going to be doing any type of exercise. So I challenge you exercise, activity. I'm going to incorporate a brain break. We have reached that part in our videos, guys, where it's special message time. Today's special message is brought to you by Mrs. Kelly. So let's go and see what Mrs. Kelly had to say.
Hello, my Commodore friend. I wish you well. I really, really miss you guys. I hope everyone is doing well and doing their e-learning work. We only have a few more days. I think 3, 6, 7, 8 more days. You can do it, guys. I hope once we are out of this quarantine, we can do a back-to-school party and we can all be back together and celebrate the end of the year. And I can't wait to see your faces. I can't wait to give each one of you a big hug. I wish you well, Commodores.
Hey guys, today's read aloud is going to be Magic Treehouse book, Tonight on the Titanic. One day in Frog Creek, Pennsylvania, a mysterious treehouse appeared in the woods. 8-year-old Jack and his 7-year-old sister Annie climbed into the treehouse. They found that it was filled with books. Jack and Annie soon discovered that the treehouse was magic. It could take them to places in the books. All they had to do was point to a picture and wish to go there. Along the way, they discovered that the treehouse belonged to Morgan Le Fay. Morgan is a magical librarian from the time of King Arthur. She travels through time and space gathering books. In Magic Treehouse books 5 through 8, Jack and Annie help free Morgan from a spell. In books 9 through 12, they solve 4 ancient riddles and become master librarians. In Magic Treehouse books 13 through 16, Jack and Annie had to save 4 ancient stories from being lost forever. Now, in book number 17, they're about to begin a new set of adventures. Chapter 1, A New Mission. Jack opened his eyes. It was a stormy night. The rain tapped hard on the window pane. "Do you hear what the rain is saying?" said a voice. Jack turned on his lamp. Annie stood in his doorway. She wore a rain poncho over her pajamas and held a flashlight. It sang, "Come now," she says. "You're nuts," said Jack. "Listen, just listen," said Annie. Jack listened. The rain did seem to be tapping out. "Come now, come now." "We have to go to the treehouse," said Annie. "Something important's about to happen." "Now?" said Jack. Jack didn't want to leave his warm, cozy room. But he had a feeling Annie was right. Something important was about to happen. "You coming?" she said. Yeah, he said. He climbed out of bed. "Just put on your rain poncho," said Annie. Jack threw his rain poncho over his head, over his pajamas. He pulled up on his sneakers and he grabbed his backpack. "Don't forget your master librarian card," said Annie. "I have mine with me." Jack put the card with the glowing letters ML on it in his backpack. "I'm ready," he said. Jack and Annie went quietly down the stairs. Then they slipped out the door into the chilly, damp night. The storm had eased up. Rain fell gently as they ran up the street. The wet ground glistened in the beam of the flashlight. They headed into Frog Creek woods. Wind blew through the trees, shaking water to the ground. Jack shivered. He wiped raindrops off of his glasses. "Brr," said Annie. "I'm cold." "Me too," said Jack. As they kept walking, Annie pointed the flashlight up into the trees. "There it is," she said. Her light had found the treehouse. "Morgan," Jack called. There was no answer. "I wonder what's wrong," said Annie. "I'm sure she'd be here." "Let's go up and see," said Jack. Annie grabbed the rope ladder and started climbing. Jack followed. Rain dripped from the trees onto his poncho. They climbed into the treehouse. Annie shined her light into each corner. The first 3 corners were empty. Then the flashlight beam hit the 4th. Jack and Annie gasped with surprise. Sitting in the corner was a small dog. He looked like a terrier puppy. He had scruffy light brown fur. He stared sadly at Jack and Annie. "Oh," whispered Annie. "Where did you come from?" said Jack. Annie patted the dog's head. He wagged his tail. "He's so cute," she said. "He looks like a little teddy bear. Hi, Teddy." Teddy was actually a good name for him, Jack thought. "Where did you come from, Teddy?" he asked. The little dog whimpered. "Don't be sad," said Annie. "Everything's okay." "How'd you get up here?" Jack asked. "I don't know, but I bet Morgan had something to do with it," said Annie. Jack's gaze fell on a piece of paper lying on the floor. "I think you're right," he said. He picked up the paper. On it was fancy writing that said, "This little dog is under a spell and needs your help. To free him, you must be given 4 special things: a gift from a ship lost at sea, a gift from the prairie blue, a gift from a forest far away, a gift from a kangaroo. Be wise, be brave, be careful. Morgan. P.S. Your master librarian cards won't help you on this mission. Just be yourselves, and all will be well." "What kind of spell do you think Teddy is under?" said Annie. "Who knows?" said Jack. "Poor thing," said Annie. She patted the dog's head. He licked her hand. "It looks like we have to take 4 trips," said Jack. Teddy trotted over to the book. He pushed it open with his nose. "Look," said Annie. "I bet that will take us to our first trip." She picked up the book that the little dog had chosen. "Good job, Teddy," she said. The title of the book was The Unsinkable Ship. "Well, at least that's good," said Jack. "The ship won't sink even if it's lost." "Ready, Teddy?" said Annie. "Orf, orf," he answered. Jack pointed at the cover of the book. "I wish we could go there," he said. The wind started to blow. The treehouse started to spin. It spun faster and faster. Then everything was still. Absolutely still. Chapter 2, The Unsinkable Ship, is where we'll pick up tomorrow. So far, that's about Jack and Annie Magic Treehouse number 17. Tonight on the Titanic. Get ready to listen to what we have coming to you tomorrow. We made it to our homework time, so let's do a quick recap on homework. Today's homework in reading, I want you to research Philo Farnsworth, see if he was really the person that invented the TV or if he gets credit for it, and then read 20 minutes. In writing, you got your journal entry, and then you're going to do a poem that is focused on visualization with comparing details. For math, I kept it simple. All you got to do is I ready math for 15 minutes. Activity and challenge, you got a brain break, and then I want you to do some type of exercise. Push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, go out and run a little bit, take a walk, but that will be for your activity and challenge. Well, we have ended. We've went through all our subjects. We're done for the day. So listen to what I got to say. Goodbye for now. Farewell until we meet again. Meet again. Goodbye. Farewell until we meet again. That's tomorrow. And like I'm gonna say to you, and like I do every other day, that's a wrap. See you later.